你好，今天我会教大家如何在家制作口罩。Whoa, this water is really strong. Hey guys, Dr. Bobby Striker here, rescue.sg. Okay, so today we're going to be trying to learn how to make some DIY masks. Now, we talked about it in our COVID-19 FAQ video that masks can be useful in protecting ourselves from COVID-19 infection. They can be quite difficult to find. It can be a bit of a challenge. So we've come up with a strategy using some basic stuff that everybody should have at home, and hopefully you can all do this together, maybe even during this kind of self-isolation time when you're with your families. You can use this time, for some family bonding to make these masks. Now, before we proceed, I want to explain that masks are not a toy, okay? And you need to be careful. We're going to be using scissors. We are using a plastic bag and these kind of things in the home settings. So it should be done under adult supervision. Otherwise, it can pose a choking risk, a choking hazard. And the last thing we want is for you to end up feeling more unwell or choking and causing problems because of the mask that we're going to be showing you how to make. So with that being said, let's move on. I'm going to show you what kind of basic things you're going to need to make this mask. It's not many things, okay? So let's have a look. You're going to need some kitchen roll, okay? So I don't want you to go and start panic buying kitchen roll, okay? But most people will have some kitchen roll around, and if you've panic bought toilet roll, you might be able to use that, but this will be better, okay? So kitchen roll, okay, that's ingredient number one. You're going to need some scissors, okay? So kids, make sure you've got adult supervision. Don't play with scissors, it's dangerous. Need a pair of scissors, okay? Got a stapler with staples in it. Yeah, you need some staples. Couple of elastic bands or hair bands, something like that. And finally, a plastic bag. Yes, so these are the basic things you're going to need to make this mask. And what we're going to try and do is mimic the kind of like surgical 3-ply mask. And if you remember our video on COVID-19, we talk about the masks and the different types. The 3-ply surgical mask has an outer water repellent layer. I can't speak. Outer water repellent layer. And the inside is an absorbent layer, okay? So we're going to mimic that. So the plastic is going to be the outer kind of waterproof element. Then the kitchen towel is going to be the inner absorbative element. So that's going to absorb your own kind of droplets and things when you breathe and speak and sneeze and all of that kind of stuff. So what do we do? Okay, let's get into it. First of all, just need one piece of this. There you go. Step one, you've got one piece of this. Now, find the plastic bag of your choice, okay? Can be any brand, any supermarket, whichever you like. We've gone for unbranded because we're not biased. And then you're going to need a roughly equivalent size, so it matches the size of your kitchen towel. If you've got a larger face, you might want to get a bigger piece of kitchen towel and possibly a bigger plastic bag. And the other option is you might need slightly larger elastic bands, so then it's not too tight. Okay, so what we do, so we see the sizing of it, so it's roughly most of the front of this bag. So I'm going to cut that to roughly match the size of this kitchen towel. So this is where the scissors come up. So I'm cutting around, here we go. And hopefully your scissors will be able to cut a bit better than our one can. Okay, so that's that way. That's that way. Good. You all doing okay? Still with me, yeah? There we go. And then finally this way. That's kind of about right. And remember, this is not a toy, so it can be dangerous if you're not doing it carefully and under supervision, okay? So, I'm going to make it look a bit nicer. I'm just going to trim this edge. You don't want your DIY mask to look too messy. I think that'll do. Okay, so let's see, what do we have here? So you can see that the kitchen towel and the plastic bag roughly matches in size. So what do we do next? What we're going to do, we're going to fold about an inch from the top. So you can see this here. I'm going to fold it over like that. Okay, and I'm going to fold it back like this. It's like how you make a fan, and you just repeat the process, folding back, folding the opposite way, folding back, until it's become like a narrow strip. Okay, so that's like that. So now we add the ear pieces. So here we go, this is the elastic band. So you see here, I'm going to loop it over like that. Don't need to make it too big. Fold it over so it's sticking out, then staple it. Careful, mind your fingers, okay? There you go. So that's one edge done. I'm going to do the same on the other edge. So again, get the elastic band, put it there, fold it over. Again, mind your fingers, staple it in place. So there you go. So this is kind of the essence of the mask, okay? So what you do now, if you kind of open it, it comes like a pocket. There you go. That's the kind of basic shape of the mask. You've got the plastic bag outer layer, which is definitely going to be waterproof. And then you've got the inner absorbative kitchen towel that's going to absorb your droplets. It's not going to be a replacement for an N95 mask or even a 3-ply surgical mask, but it's something you can do if you really desperately need to go out and you just want to give yourself some protection. But I have to warn you, once you get this on, the plastic has zero permeability. There's no air that can get through the plastic. So you're breathing through the spaces around. So it can be actually a little bit difficult to breathe. If it's too tight and you find actually it's too difficult to breathe, then experiment with a larger elastic bands or maybe a bigger kitchen towel in the first place. So I'm going to try and put this on. It's not going to feel the best, but it will make do. So put one over one ear. Okay, that's there. Now I'm going to put this one over the other ear. That's on. I'm going to pull it over my face if I can. Oh. Okay, pull it under my chin. I think that's about on, yeah. So you can see when I breathe, it sucks in because the plastic is completely unpermeable. But I've got the mask here. If it's too tight, you can adjust how it's sitting on your face. So it's a bit easier for me to breathe now. Now if it's not tucked under the chin, so you can adjust it like that, or you can use larger elastic band loops. And pretty much have it. That's about it, guys. So this is a DIY mask, not a true substitute for a proper mask, an N95 or a 3-ply surgical mask, but it might give you a way to get out of the house as a temporary measure. You can experiment, okay? There are things you can do if you find that this is too difficult to breathe through, which it might be. Like I said, the plastic is really can be quite difficult to breathe through. You have the option of not using the plastic bag, so you just have the absorbative kitchen towel, okay? It's not going to give you that kind of water repellent, water protection. Or you can put a few small holes in the plastic. You have some trade-off there. Of course, you're going to lose some of that water protective element there if there's holes there. But the trade-off is you'll be able to breathe more comfortably. So this is a simple hack. You can try this at home. If you have suggestions or your own tips or your own techniques to make your own mask, you can give it a shot. But a simple way. It is challenging to breathe through, so again, make it a bit loose. It doesn't have to be a solid seal because that would be really too tight. Leave some space around the edges so you can breathe. If necessary, poke a few holes through it with a pen or something just to make it a little bit more breathable. But otherwise, you've got pretty decent water protective outer layer, absorbent inner layer. Not bad for a quick excursion outside to the supermarket perhaps, when you really don't have any other choice. And then I think we're done. So there you go, guys, another weapon in our arsenal with which to fight COVID-19 infection to keep Mr. Germ away. You know, together we can get through this. Shoo you! I'm not afraid of you, I got my mask on. Get out of here. Yeah. Shoot. And don't forget to check us out. Check us out on Facebook, Instagram, follow our social media pages, and check out our website, rescue.sg, for all the latest tips and tricks. Stay healthy, stay safe, guys. We'll see you in the next video. Laters! Keep the coronavirus at bay. Oh, this joker again. We're trying to fight you off, okay? You can't get to me. Waterproof. You get it? Okay, guys, take care. See you in the next video.